Welcome back, everybody, to the 2022 NXL World Cup here at Kissimmee, Florida, outside Orlando. We have some great action lined up for you this weekend. If you have missed anything so far, you could go back on the NXL Facebook page in the video section and rewatch all those videos. But this morning on Sunday, right, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball. Here I have some D2 action with Leverage taking on East Coast Effect, DST taking on Kansas City, Missouri Allstars, and this match right now has some serious contention for the D2 title. So I'm joined by Randall from Tank Tangle. How you doing, man?
Hey, peace. What up, dude? We out here. How you doing?
Good, good, good. So thank you so much for hopping in the booth with me, and I love what you do with Tank Tangle. Love what it is for the culture. I have 10 of them myself, so it's awesome, man. And for everybody that's at the event right now that may be watching right on the premiere field, we are next to the 10-man field. We're right across from the Tank Tangle.
Straightest place to Tank Tangle is a straight line.
That's right.
Like, that's the quickest way to get there. Just beeline for Tank Tangle. We're between Brute and Gangster, right across from the premiere field, right behind the beer tent. It's a green booth. Tap in and say what's up.
There we go. So, and I mean, it's funny. So, like, how did, when I started seeing these Tank Tangles, it's like a culture thing. How did it start, man?
Culture, all right. So, Tank Tangle, we're like early COVID. We got 35 seconds. We're early COVID. Okay. I'm sitting around. I want to make something for the boys. I'm also an artist. I like art as an object. I want to make this sacred paintball object or artwork for paintball. And I didn't want to paint pictures or anything like that. I have an art background. I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to make something just for paintball. And this is what I came up with. And so it's part like hip-hop chain, stunting on your friends. And it's also part like, hey, check in, get your things together. What are we supposed to do? Let's do that and be right.
Yeah, we actually gave out some Tank Tangles at the second event of the year to some making moves here. So Leverage on your screen right now in the red and black with the gold chain jerseys. Throwback to another team, Lift. But really good breakdown. Got more in there. Number 4 in the back center. Number 3 here in the juice box. And we're going to see a pretty similar breakout from a lot of teams. It's Sunday paintball right now, so we're going to see some things slow down. Teams aren't pushing as fast at the center like they were. And know that these teams have scouted themselves really hard. So Leverage and the Missouri All-Stars right now, point for point for the D2 season title. Both teams will be going semi-pro. We will have them in the booth later on today. So you can see here the player from East Coast Effect working up into the stake. Now, East Coast Effect, we've seen them before on this field, coached by Brad McCurley. So number 6 here, getting into the snake, trying to get the shot across field. No one there. Got to be careful, though, because this juice box can put a lot of pressure on him on that cut, make sure he can't get through.
Drop some balls in. Yeah, I know East Coast Effect. I think they were top 4 in Dallas. Oh, number 3 maybe takes one. Domenico, a little clip.
Oh, man. Jedi mind trick there.
Yeah, I like the throwbacks to the Lift jersey, keeping the swagger alive. I know these are some ag boys out here, dude. These guys are always spicy with it. Like, I like the homage. That's always sick. Lift, one of the hot teams of ag or not, like 04, 06 era,
All right, so the player here for East Coast Effect doing a bunch of damage, getting 3 kills. So great job. It looks like he's going to get. Looks like there's one player left alive in the corner. So looks like that's
it for East Coast Effect. Those jerseys are sick.
Yeah, number 6
blue with the light blue stripes on the bottom and the gold. I'm all about the fashion out here. I also pretty nice with it on the pistol from behind, but
there we go.
From behind, pause. But I'm out here, dude. I like to see people dripped out, especially in D2. You get to see where the finesse and the style comes from.
So that was number 6 Branson who made that big move down the snake. So great job by East Coast Effect. Good game planning there by Coach Brad McCurley, who's going to be helping them out all weekend long.
We got Dirty Dan, Cal Leach from Texas.
There we
Todd
go.
Boyer.
All-Stars coming out.
Clayton Long, beast, and since he was like 16, been around in the game.
So All-Stars.
Brother Cameron, and of course, Bunker Monkey 456, Damian Ryan. What are you going to do? How are you going to stop him?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, and I know All-Stars right now doing a really good job for the season so far. Definitely great field they have out. It's KC Sports Complex, owned by Todd Boyer. And they've really been putting in a ton of work. This group of guys have been together for a long time now.
Long time, like 3 or 4 years. I think they even had a couple, maybe been on some teams together before this iteration.
Yep, and let's see how they can do against DST. DST's Division II program for Distortion. As
Distortion lose 1 off the Dorito side.
So great off the break shooting there by the Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars. As I believe that's Dan up in the 40-yard line wedge.
Yeah, Dirty Dan from the Iowa contingency. All right, kill 2 from Missouri Allstars. DST with 3 bodies, 1 in the wedge, 1 in the G-side tower, 1 in the snake side juice box.
Looks like Troy from DST making the move up to mirror Dan in that wedge.
1 walking off the Dorito side.
Damian Ryan taking the early walk. They know he's going to be a threat, so they're keying up on him. Troy's got to be careful. Dan is twerking and working in that snake wedge.
Big body Dan, corn-fed. You know, he's beasting out here.
Yeah, one of the tallest players in Division II right now.
Looks like we have Clayton Long and Cal Leach kind of slow rolling Dorito side, controlling, trying to find the bodies. Todd Boyer playing the safety over here on the snake side. Distortion's wedge player just controlling the snake zone.
So Distortion loses one off the Dorito side as well. So 4-on-3 body advantage right now.
I think it's 4-on-2.
Is it? Thought they had a player in the corner, so it looks like they did dink that player out. Great pickup for Randall.
I'm watching. This is the first game I've watched all weekend long. I haven't even watched any games, practice games, or anything on this layout. The last 3 weeks, it's been tank dangle, tank dangle, tank dangle. Yeah, that's a penalty. Oh, yeah, let's go. All right.
So All-Stars getting a little gift there, penalty on DST. Todd Boyer going to clear the field right now. So that was Ethan Fredericks trying to stop the bleeding there on the back, but unfortunately got pulled out by a penalty. So great first point there by the All-Stars after losing a player off, pretty close first 10 seconds of the game there, able to pull that one back. So East Coast Effect going to send out Morris, going to send out Eberhardt, going to send out Fallon. What's they got there? Was that Gata? So sending out Gata as well. And, East Coast doing really well last event, too. I think making it maybe top 8. Was it top 4?
I think I've seen an event where they got top 4, I believe. Maybe it was Dallas or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, Leverage been an absolute buzzsaw for a lot of teams this season.
They're out there grinding, dude. Steady at it every weekend, it seems like.
Yep. And Chris Caputo has a really good social media following. CC Films there.
Yeah. Usually with stuff like that, if you're like that tapped in, you're pushing trying to make this really your life as opposed to something you do in life. You usually have these kind of successes too. So.
Leverage here going to be on the blue side of the field. Watch the breakout here. They went a little conservative last time. Let's see if they go a little more aggressive as they are. They're going to send a player all the way out to Dorito 1 on the break and up the center. Oh, but East Coast Effect on a double
wall,
up.
Triple wall,
and he's going to get double bunkered.
Oh, double mug.
But unfortunately, Gata gets taken out by his own player. That's a tough one.
That's composure in there. Take some pieces to the back.
Yeah, they had a double bunker there, but unfortunately, I think Gata was a part of the double bunker himself. Got shot by his own teammate there on the run. So, stuff happens. Got Domenico here in the back doing work, trying to lock that off.
Took a little clipper to the loader, maybe.
Yeah, catching a heater here.
Duck it,
so
son.
Morin goes all the way up to the wall. Now Leverage is starting that push. I think it's 3-on-2 right now, as East Coast only has a player in the juice box, and I believe only a player left in the back center. So let's see if they can. So I think it's Kalea. That's how you say his name. He is he's working his way, trying to get through right now to work out some pressure. But right now, Morin and Dominica really putting it on.
Leverage passes East Coast side. There it is.
Wow, great containment there.
Throw the buzzer, dude. I guess you don't buzzer. You're up 1-0.
Yeah, there we go. So there's the towel you were talking about.
Why not do it a little bit earlier? Why let you guys get? I guess you know what, Brad McCurley's got it. I think he probably knows what's up.
Yeah, he probably knows what's going on over there. So again, great job here by Leverage.
All-Stars coming on. Damian, Todd.
East Coast looking good out here too. This is one of the things that with these teams especially, their level to semi-pro is so close. One of those situations where
All-Heart Trey Goodwin out there holding it down.
Yeah, Trey Goodwin, not Trey Godwin, a.k.a. T-Ball.
Yeah.
So that's what the team's been calling him all weekend long. So love it. Love the nicknames. Love the camaraderie with these teams. See if Trey, story history as well. He did a great job. He played for Mutiny. He's played for
Effect.
Tim Effect.
Tim Effect back in the day. Mutiny. Yeah, he played some of the MSXL with them where they went on that run in D3 during the COVID year. Picked them up for this year.
They got Bubba out there
making
too?
a solid run. I don't know if Bubba's out there.
Is that Bubba? Yeah, it looks like Bubba right there.
Oh, let's go. Bubba crossed.
So Todd, big bite out here to the corner, and he makes it alive. So great job by Todd Boyer to make it out to the corner.
Double the juice box. Damien with 2.
Oh, but unfortunately
that's Dan.
That's Dan. They do lose Dan.
All right, Damien's still alive.
Doubling up that juice box. Risky move, but they do get a kill.
Yeah, 4-on-4.
They do get a kill on DST. So, I mean, Allstars a little better position right now in field. They do have a player up in that baby, that little small Dorito. Troy right there on your screen from DST going to work right now. Oh, but he's going to catch a heater in the arm, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that can in the middle? Can you just, like, post up on your knees like that off the back of it? But I guess not. All right, so two deaths for DST. One looks like
so Damien's going to get into the snake here, and if no one's looking at him, he can go. He's got to stop here. He's catching a little bit of pressure right now. He's gonna find the shot on the inside.
Just crosses the D4, sitting right behind the 50.
Yeah, so he's got no one looking at him right now. He can go all the way down the field right now.
He's got to caution the Dorito 4. Here we go. All right.
Oh, now they know he's there now, so he's got to stay low because if he comes up, the Dorito 4 is going to shoot him, but maybe he's going to get the shot. DST moves out to snake corner. Oh, and they catch him.
Damien gets the kill.
But he gets the kill on the Dorito, so great job by Damien to catch the kill on the Dorito 4. So they're trying to find the bodies right now. I think there's only...
It seems to be 2-on-3, maybe. DST in both corners, Dorito and snake corner.
So
Allstars in Dorito 4. Trey Goodwin coming over here to the God insert. Or maybe that's Boyer. I'm not sure.
So that's Boyer. Boyer's got to be careful. Looks like he caught a bounce. The ref's going to go in and check him. Oh, he is hit, so he is going to go out. So now it's a 2-on-2. Great job by the corner player from DST to bring this one back to a 2-on-2 game. Oh, but looks like he's going to pull a penalty.
And a
major. Is that a major? No, it's a minor. Minor penalty. So minor penalty will pull Dan out as well. So Dan.
The ball don't lie. Clayton Long out here pumping fools up after. Get some extra. Here we go. Allstars up 2-0 with a major or a minor from DST in the corner. Corner guy shot 2 dudes, though. Brought it back from a 4-on-2 to a 2-on-2.
Yeah, so great job. And an unfortunate timed penalty there. Looks like DST was gaining the momentum, so got to be careful. This is one of the situations where penalties can absolutely ruin a tournament for you. So
almost always.
Yeah, almost always ruin a tournament for you. So how you liking the action so far out here?
Pretty good. This field's playing kind of like I liked. I'm not a really big fan of the wall. Never played on the wall back in the day. I went from like old school PSP, USPPL, NPPL 7-man type stuff, and then skipped the wall era.
Yeah.
Came back after the wall. Not a big fan of the wall. Just sort of like, I don't know, kind of plays repetitively to me, but it's nice to see it back, and it looks like in this field you kind of make your spot, shoot some zones, key it up with the comms. And
so you know all about the car wash, and you're all
Dude,
that
yeah,
kind
I was
of
like
stuff.
car washed up. I used to like pop those little car washes, man, back when the snake beams were as big as the cakes and all that, yeah. Played 7-man semi-pro in 2005, 2006, so, you know, been around.
There we go. All right, leverage here on your screen now in the red and black. See what they're going to do to counteract East Coast Effect, bring it to a 1-1 game right now.
East Coast Effect, 4 guns up off the break, 1 kill. There we go. Looks like they, yeah.
All right,
East Coast Effect just holding the cross. 2 in the little mini W up in the center. That's another kill off of oh, no, leverage just shifts over. Looks like it's 4-on-5.
So Chris Caputo making his move down the Dorito side there. He does have a player behind him in the tower, which is going to move up to that little mini W, little cowboy hat, looks like, whatever you want to call it. So you got player number 22 here in the juice box as well, ripping through that lane on the snake side, making sure that no one can get out.
It's like the widest players on the snake or on the snake side or in the wedge or the juice box, maybe?
Gutierrez holding on right now, cutting off that Dorito side push, making sure Caputo can't move. So great spread here. Leverage, a little better positioning right now. I think East Coast Effect, though, only has 3 players left alive. We have a snake corner, a little W.
They have 2 in the mini W.
Okay, so I'm blocked out from that. So thank you, Randall. So they do have at least 3 bodies left alive. as you can see, weather going to play a little bit of an issue. A little foggy out there this morning, just like it was yesterday. So looks great for the photographers, though. The puffs of smoke coming off.
Yeah, the morning haze is nice. Nice little glares off the bunker.
So on the blue side, East Coast
Very
effect.
impressionistic.
Trying to lock down the field. Leverage, though, as we're trying to see things slow down. So
it looks like Leverage has the position with East Coast has the two guys in the middle. That's a hard one. You got to kill the guy, otherwise he's going to commit, just sort of pinch you out.
So they're trying to hit the bounce shot right now.
I think East Coast is mainly maybe trapped in the middle.
So
with the wedge and the two guys in the mini W, I don't know if I haven't seen anybody else make it outside wide or anything like that.
So there is a bounce shot off the can right by the snake side wall. So the players on East Coast Effect trying to hit that bounce shot into that Leverage player to try to keep him honest and stop him from looking Dorito side. So I would expect there to be some sort of Dorito move or Dorito push from East Coast here soon. They're just, and as you can see on your screen, he wants to go. Number 8.
He's in the Dorito. All right, so it's 4-on-4, and we're just locked up here. So whoever dies first probably losing it for their team.
Yeah, so we've seen that pod trick a couple times so far. So they're trying to bait somebody essentially. So
into the wall.
Yeah, into the wall. So what happens is we've seen players at this little snake wedge. What they'll do is they'll throw a pod at the wall. They'll shake the wall. So then someone thinks that they're in the wall. They'll make the run to bunker somebody out, and usually they're just waiting for them. And
Has it worked?
It's worked once.
One time. Exactly.
We've seen it work one time.
How many people thrown a pod?
50.
Yeah.
Someone launched. Great job. So Leverage going to get a kill. Looks like the Dorito side player for East Coast Effect. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 right now. But East Coast Effect making a move right now into the wall.
In the chaos. He's got to watch the cross.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. He wants to make the move right now. He's going to cross the field.
Go.
Here we go. So great timing by the East Coast Effect player. But unfortunately, the Dorito side player picks him up. So number 3 there.
I think you just full sin there. Stop trying to live.
Yeah.
What do I know? I don't really know anything. I just sell tank tangles.
So Snake corner player over here for Leverage, not been in the game much. Didn't even know he was there for a second.
He went from the juice box, scooted over, and looks like this is his for. Look at that crispy crawl. That's what I want to see. So elbow on the ground, one-legged push on the knee, clip him in the side. Leverage with the tie. Or Leverage goes up 2-1 now.
Dude, mosquito right down the throat.
Ooh.
So if you just watch that, so number 21 there had moved from the juice box in the corner, blinded himself out, got down the snake, was able to make it into East Coast Effects side of the field, and then wrap their snake one and shoot everybody in the back. So great job there. That's the kind of moves that we need to see out of Leverage if they want to leave no question about their dominance on this field.
Vince, what are you most excited about, dude? World Cup. Let me just say, I think you started Let's Talk Tank Dangle and
let's talk paintball.
At the beginning of 2022.
Yep, started in January, and just really wanted to focus on divisional paintball, specifically semi-pro, and then they announced the WNXL. So I wanted to talk about that, hype that up a little bit. Big fan of Destiny, Femme Fatale, Fat Lady's Charm from back in the day, Poison Ivy, right? So
I got a Suricato's jersey from the
Latin
American women's team.
So I'm excited out here right now. Obviously, you've seen the D2 teams, especially Leverage and Missouri Allstars. They're going to be the next year's semi-pro teams coming in. But just the storylines breaking down for who's going to get the pro spot in semi-pro and who's going to win the first ever WNXL title. So 3 seconds here, 2, 1 on the breakout right now. DST down by 2, 11 minutes left to go. Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars trying to key up on those spots, but they do let the player from DST make it out wide into the snake corner. 5-on-5 breakout, though, so great job by both teams. Good push in the Doritos. We're going to see Dirty Dan, looks like. Is that Dan or is that Rayner?
I think that's Joe Twinkler.
Is that Joe Twinkler? Okay. Dan or Rayner? Dan, Rayner, same person? Yeah. All right. That's Twinkler this time. So Twinkler.
I don't know if it's Twinkler. It's Twickler.
Twickler?
Not Twink.
It's Joe.
Twinks are a different thing.
Yeah, there we go. So that's Joe there.
Yeah.
Followed up next to him by
Damien in the center tower, I think, up there.
So great job by Damien.
Boyer sneaks into the snake.
So I don't think they know right now.
And Big Clay Long slides into the Dorito side.
Dude, Clay Long, paintball phenom. I mean, that kid is good.
Yeah, Cal Leach with the death out of the Dorito can. Cans are hard to play, man. They're straight up and down and good stuff.
Yes. Got to be. So right now,
Damien rallying the troops, gets a kill off
great job.
I think we're 4-on-4.
Great job by Missouri All-Stars evening that back up. But
All-Stars with the spots. Todd Boyer in Snake 2. Damian on the Dorito side tower up by the wall. Joe Twick in the wedge on the Snake side.
So Todd
DST loaded up with 2 on the Snake side, 1 in the Snake corner, 1 in the God.
Yeah, Todd Boyer's got to be careful.
Slow walking. 2 guys from DST slow walking off the back.
There we go. So
it could be 2 on 4.
2 on 4 right now. Really crossing.
4 on 1.
Oh, wow. Another body comes off. And they're going to shoot the corner, so.
All-Stars go up 3-0.
Wow. And now, I mean, is Division II, is it 4-point mercy rule?
I'm not sure. I don't know any of the rules.
Gotcha. So we're so used to semi-pro. It's 5-point
but
mercy
I think
rule.
They did. I don't know if they changed some things because of the weather and stuff like that.
Gotcha. So we will see. So another towel there by DST. So, I mean, Missouri All-Stars really running away with this one now. On the flip side, though, East Coast Effect Leverage, these teams know each other very well, and they are battling it out. A little bit closer match, 1 point in between right now. Separates East Coast Effect and Leverage. Leverage, the favorites here. They're the top seed right now in Division II.
Is East Coast going semi-pro also next year?
I'm not sure if they're going to go semi-pro.
Okay.
When I talked to the team last time, at the last event, I think it was a conversation about going semi-pro. Mm-hmm. There's so many good Division II teams. That's why I'm so happy we're able to highlight these teams this morning and get a good look at what's the next generation semi-pro teams potentially here. So as we get into the breakout here on your screen, East Coast Effect with the swaggiest jerseys out here.
I think that baby blue or light blue or Carolina, whatever that blue's.
I think it's Carolina blue. It might be
nice.
East Coast blue.
Well, they're from Florida, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are an East Florida team, I believe. So
a little East Coast battle going on in the Northeast. Yep. New England versus sunny Florida. Battle of styles.
You see Bailey there in the center, shooting over the top, trying to get a quick shot through the window. Got to be careful though. We've seen a couple of deaths through that window. So
East Coast in the wall and in the snake wedge, juice box. Leverage looking like they're setting some traps, waiting for things to happen. Get balls in East Coast Effect. 7 minutes.
As we tick down here, 7 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. A little better field position here for East Coast Effect as they are in the wall and they're in the wedge on the snake side.
Do you think the wall is making a little bit more of like where the comm's got to be up? You can't rely on just like your dude that runs a 440 to blast into the snake.
Yeah, absolutely. The wall is a huge factor here.
We're paintballing more than we're just being athletes, I guess.
Yeah.
We're putting the mental processes to work.
It is a little more strategy because, I mean, you have to expect.
Oh, let's go. East Coast with the kill.
Wow. Oh, but
he
comes over top and gets shot. That's what we've seen quite a bit. He does do some damage.
I think he had to go OT to shoot that guy, and then maybe stayed up there a little too long after he got the clip, after he got the piece.
So great job there by both teams. Gutierrez there in the center, going to fill that spot back up.
Does he go to their side real quick? Is he looking for it?
Yeah, he's looking for the move.
Okay.
He's wrapping.
Leverage just sneaks into D1 from the tower.
I think East Coast Effect player on their side of the field.
The Dorito. Maybe that's
his Dorito player walking out.
Oh, he gave it up. All
yeah,
right.
he didn't get the kill. So
okay. East Coast Effect.
So in the situation like this,
snake wedge.
East Coast Effect has to protect this player on Leverage's side of the field. So
but nobody's watching his back. His guy behind him has his gun down. This guy's going to come through and stick him. He's not even going to get it.
Oh, yeah. So that's exactly what happened there. So great call from Randall from Tanked Angle here who –
I've seen it 1,000 times. I'm going to run through Master, baby. I know when you get on their side, you got to be willing and dealing or have your homies looking out for you. And doesn't look like this guy's homies are looking out. This guy's going in. Oh, good recover.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so
that was
what
saucy.
An amazing
that
run there.
That was a little saucy. Number 3, he almost did the World Cup trip and stumble, recovered over the snake beam inside, pieces man up.
Yeah, shoots the commentators in the process.
Good recovery. I'll take it, bro.
Great job there.
Just some flip in, flip out games. You know what I mean? Nothing big. Hit the little rail, roll off. Stomp it out.
And he jumps over. My favorite part is he jump.
Stumbles and then turns the stumble into a jump. Shoosh.
Great job.
Sheesh.
So what a move there. So Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars up 3-0 on DST, walking out right now. Got to be careful. This potentially could be the mercy rule. Not 100% on Division II. I believe it's a 4-point mercy rule. It might be a 5-point mercy rule. So we could potentially see 2 more points here. But DST has to figure something out there. They have to develop some offense. They have phenomenal players. You see Dan there on your screen right now. Dan, known as one of the best twos in the game right now in Division II. So look for him to try to, make some moves here. Troy over here on the Snake side as well. Fellas love the black on black jerseys, but I can't read your names. So a little tough to give you guys the shout outs you deserve. So that's all right. As we get into it right now. So big moves. So that's exactly what they needed to do. 2 big moves right up into the wall. So one player for DST, that's Troy, stops at the 40-yard line wedge. Dan goes all the way up into the 50-yard line, going to use that height to his advantage as the sun is starting to come in.
Might be Joe Twix. There he is. He gets that piece. Is he alive?
Oh, my goodness. Joe Twinkler.
Joe Twinkler.
So Joe Twinkler runs through, gets Dan. Twinkler. So
go around, Dan. Yeah,
wow, great
Joe.
job by Dan. Dirty Dan there doing work right now. He gets 2 on the run. Ooh, but DST makes him pay a little bit. So I believe it's Fredericks that takes the walk as well. So only 2 DST players left alive. Oh, 3 as the back center player also gets shot in the hand, leaving 1 DST player left alive. So it looks like a 4-on-1 right now with just the Dorito corner left.
Joe Twick, I don't want you guys to think we missed that. That was Joe Twickler with the move, not Dan. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, that was Dan.
No, Dan is on the bench. Joe Twick.
Oh, was that Twick?
Moves. Yeah, Joe's making moves. I see you, Joe. You're getting your credit from me. Vince doesn't love you. It's all right. He's got a thing with Missouri, dude.
Oh, so they're going to go ahead and put it on the last player.
It in the sun. All right.
Ooh,
yeah,
and they're gonna neck him up too. Give him a little neck piece.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been shot by the Allstars.
So it has
to
be
to put them on.
It has to be a 5-point mercy rule because DST just did the towel. So you would not towel it if that was the mercy rule point.
You would think you wouldn't. But.
Yeah, we did see that yesterday. We did see someone towel it on the mercy rule point.
Be like, y'all don't even deserve this.
Just stop the misery. Just go ahead and hang that towel. So yeah, as we're getting in here, so 48 seconds and break time left to go in this Leverage East Coast Effect. A quick shout out to all of our sponsors: Pro Sharp Paintball, Planet Eclipse, GI Sports. I already said Planet Eclipse. HKArmy.com. We'll say Planet Eclipse twice. LoneWolfPaintball.com. Dye Paintball. Sup Air DLX. Lux Technologies. If you were in the local area, please stop by. We have an amazing event going on here in Kissimmee, Florida. As we get a look into the pits of the Missouri Allstars.
HD shot. Also, I want to say, you guys went from what it looked like, just put a camera on top of your computer camera to do these, to
high tech, right,
bro? And that's pretty.
And you know why?
On that, I don't know how much you're involved with that. If this is a NXL effort, if it's a U effort, if it's a combo of a community effort to make it happen under the National Tank Tangle League banner, but.
So yes, it's all love from the viewers
Leverage
here watching
a bomb
this.
Off the break.
They do. So Leverage gets one off the break, but they
killed 2 of the East Coast Effect. It's 3-on-3 actually. It's a mad scramble out here.
Yeah, so a lot of action going down. So East Coast Effect sent someone real deep into the Doritos. So I don't know if Leverage picked that player up yet. So he is
3-on-3 Effect. Got 2 in the back. Leverage sneaks into the Snake. He's going to crawl all the way down, or he's going to start his crawl. East Coast Effect fills over to the God right behind the Snake.
So if
Leverage hears him.
If this East Coast Effect player isn't careful, he tries to make the move, he's going to get picked up. But he does get a shot, so great job by the East Coast Effect player getting a cross-field shot on the Leverage player.
Okay, 2-on-1. Leverage in the Snake, if he looks across.
No, I think it's 2-on-2. There's a guy in the Snake,
and
one,
over
and
here
a
in the
tower.
Corner, but over here in their Dorito.
So it's
the East Coast Effect is in Leverage's Dorito.
There we go. So, but he does get the shot. Look at this amazing move.
2-on-1.
But I don't think they realize the switch fields the Snake
East
player
Coast
from
and Leverage. East Coast running in the buzzer.
Yeah, Leverage doesn't realize there's a player on their side of the field.
Leverage on the duck and crawl. Just hit the buzzer, my man.
Oh, but he gets shot in the head. No, East Coast out here wanting the stat stuff, dog.
Yeah, let's go.
They want that kill.
Get it.
So tied up here, or not tied up. East Coast Effect going to put 1 on the board, so they are going to come within 1 point. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left to go. As we get into the next match here, DST has to mount some kind of offense right now. They have been getting stuck in the back and trapped. What they need to do is the best they've looked so far is the run up to the center to really lock things down. If you're the coach right now for DST, what are you telling them to do?
I mean, they gotta go win. They're we gotta go forward. I don't really know. You have 8 minutes, a ton of time. I don't know, man. Maybe I make one aggressive. No, I probably don't make an aggressive move. I think we come out. We gotta win straight up. There's time. We don't have to like run into guns right now.
So who is that there on the screen? Looks like a guy. Is that Cal Leach?
Joe, Cal, Damien. Clayton, and I would assume
is that Dan
Todd Boyer. That's Joe.
Is that Joe?
Joe, we're going to get you your credit. We saw you run through. Don't worry.
I'm just going to keep calling Joe Dan just to make Joe mad.
They're part of the Iowa contingency. You know, no dramas here with them. Trevor's not here with them, but
so no
Trevor, Joe, Dan, the Iowa contingency.
Gotcha.
You know.
So surprised not to see T-ball out there for the Allstars.
A little bit. We're running Cal Leach out there. I don't know if Coach Leon Wunsch of Plum Life. Leon's been around a hot minute.
Oh, Leon's been around forever. Old Chief Neon.
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to
kind of save T Good's legs for the
maybe
for
save
further.
T Good or get some Cal some reps. It looks like Cal's doing well, but like he's maybe he's trying to get him in the flow as we get into Sunday. Shout out 5 Leaf Lab. Shout out Tank Dingle.
Yeah.
Oklahoma Paintball. What up, Oklahoma? We on here.
Yeah, and actually, Ray Burns plays for Bricktown Bucks.
Yeah, Ray Lynn. Yeah, I got one of her jerseys.
She's from your area, correct?
Yeah, she's been around. I think she's been playing. This is her second year, maybe in tournaments. Dude, Ray Lynn's out there every weekend. She's like quickly becoming one of the best players on the Bucks.
So DST here,
always in the end, you know.
Always in the end. Yeah, there we go. So DST on your screen here. Let's see if they can make something happen here as they're trying to stave off this mercy rule loss. So great push out to the corner.
Their back center guy dies off the break. Like, I don't know, distortion what you're doing, but that can't be happening.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. So already down a body, 5-on-4 in favor of the Missouri All-Stars as they have
looks like
Joe.
DST has one guy on the snake side and the snake wedge to hold it up, and then distortion looked like they're going 3 on the Doritos for the big push. But
move out to the Dorito corner here. So then they have a player in this
swarming. All-Stars are swarming. Here they go.
Oh, and Troy just going to get chopped up right now, unfortunately, from Todd Boyer, making the move out to the corner now.
Ooh,
so Todd's going to be careful.
A rash, but it looks like it's lights out for DST.
Oh, DST catching some heaters
DST
as well.
Got the hands up like they're servers serving trays out here with all the extra balls coming in.
So Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars is going to take, looks like the mercy rule win here.
With the big 5-0. What do you think? You think that's good? Do you think it's good? I mean, obviously, it feels 5-0 going good on Sunday. It's a nice way to start, but
I mean, in quick fashion too. 7 minutes left on the board right now. So,
quick fashion. Do you think it was? You think they should have been tested a little more? This leverage East Coast Elite is a little bit more of an elite Sunday appearance. You know, a little more testing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in that situation, if I'm up 4.
I'm
coaching
hoping
standpoint.
Obviously, I'm hoping for the leverage All Stars final. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Let's bring it down to the points. Let's bring it down to who's got it. And just like the swagger, you know.
Yeah, great job here.
Leverage the swaggiest.
If I'm
swaggiest against the other swaggiest.
Exactly. If I'm leverage in East Coast Effect, I'm paying a lot of attention right now to the All Stars and how they played that game. Just because, I mean, that's a DST tough team, right? They're a consistent Sunday team. They've made it a couple times this year so far after forming that team, but heartbreaker loss there, unfortunately for them. I know that. I mean, that's got to hurt. I mean, at least you can. Hey, we made it to Sunday on World Cup, right? Getting knocked out.
Saturday, I think.
What's that?
I said it should have been Saturday. I think.
Yeah, a situation like that. But glad to see DST out here and their divisional program. Now we will see their semi-pro team on this field later today as we see the conclusion of this Division II set.
3-2 leverage with 4 minutes to go. This will be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a straight grinder right now. So obviously, East Coast Effect doing really well last tournament. Leverage also in a top spot for the division. Oh, but it looks like number 4.
Leverage stacked. I think they got 2 in the back tower, 1 in the little W, 1 in the juice box, 1 in the middle. They're in the pocket for sure.
Looks like Leverage number 4 there in the stand-up tower took a bounce. So lucky him.
Playing the bounce. It's a little humid out here. Balls are squishy, you know. Florida weather, baby.
So
got them Florida man balls.
Doubling up the tower right now. I mean, on Sunday, points margin does not matter. A win is a win. So it doesn't matter if you lose or you win by 1 point or you win by 5 points. A win is a win.
I like to see like a 3.5 minute point here. East Coast tie it up. Let's go in overtime.
There we go. And on Sunday, we do play overtime. So any match that you see on the Premier Field
East Coast
today.
on the 50 Dorito and in the wall and in the snake wedge. backing up off the 50 Dorito, looking for the kills. Leverage tucked in the pocket, dude. They grinded it out. I have a feeling they've done this before.
Yeah, I feel like Leverage is just going to lock it down. East Coast in much better positions. They do have a player in the 50-yard line brick on the Dorito side. They also have a player in the wall, and they have a player in the wing on the Snake side. Back behind him is a player in the small juice box, and they have a laydown player, or a player in the laydown little mini wall. So
East Coast calm's really kind of quiet. It's like one guy talking, shout. They're like shouting bunkers. Nobody's like, they're slowly putting it together, but
yeah, Leverage.
Not a lot of intention to put it together early. They're kind of like doing their gunfights, waiting to get the kill, bump over into the Snake.
Yeah, Leverage does not want to move right now. They just want to lock things down. So great job here so far from Leverage, just to not let. Oh, but East Coast Effect making a big move in the tower, but he gets chopped up.
And he
unfortunately,
gets a kill, though. He kills the box. He kills the juice box.
There we go. So 4-on-4 battle right now.
All right, a little more tucked in the pocket. For widest guy on the Snake side is back center for Leverage.
I think that what they need to do right now is that they're going East Coast Effect, as time ticks off, is going to have to start sacrificing bodies.
Yeah, I would agree. This guy in the wedge needs to come up to the next wedge. I don't know if the Dorito can shoot this gap over here. The Dorito, I think that's Caputo out in the Dorito can.
Yes, it is.
Over.
Gold Geo 3. No, I know that's Caputo rocking the gold.
So he's like watching this gap to cross to their side. East Coast Effect, head down, arduous crawl.
Be careful.
There he goes. Caputo
oh, what a
him.
shot!
Yeah.
Wow, great job.
Shot.
But he does take one with him. So
maybe
gotta
a little
be careful.
bit too little, too late. We got 2 minutes. Let's see if they can put it together. There's one guy for East Coast Effect in the back center, one on the 50 Dorito. East Coast Effect crosses the Snake side.
Oh, my goodness. They have not picked up the Snake player yet. He's going to get a free kill in the back center.
He misses.
Oh, my God. He missed his first shot.
That, my guy.
You can't do that.
Sorry, Kalea.
Wow. So, Kalea.
You're probably getting, dude. I don't mean to give you that hard. 2-on-2. Caputo dies out of the Dorito corner. Moran in the tower in the home.
Yeah. If
I'm grinding it out, this guy
is going to get a free shot in the back. Oh, gives a little back massage in the process, and he's going to.
All right, there we go.
Wow, great job. So
right,
Kalea
misses first shots, but comes through
and redeems himself here.
Yeah. Woo! Good job,
So
Kalea.
60 seconds left to go. East Coast Effect is going to tie it up, making it a close 3-3 game.
Danny Fallon, comedian, follow him on Instagram.
So great job.
Posting stand-up clips. They got the captions on them. Make sure you follow them. Check them out.
There we go. Danny Fallon?
Yeah, this guy right here on East Coast Effect who just slapped the buzzer around the
Number 18?
Number 18, yeah.
There we go. Follow Danny Fallon on social media there.
I see you, Danny. I met him out in Sacramento last year when I was out there slanging tank dangles. Yeah.
So we are in X-Ball right now. So X-Ball, 4 teams play in a set. For this specific one, the 2 teams have already done playing. So we are going to see the Leverage and East Coast Effect keep playing each other. So as we have 1:30 left in break time, I just want to thank everybody out there. We have this free and live stream all weekend long on the NXL Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you're checking that out, sharing it out to everybody.
NXL, keep doing it. Give away the product.
We have, it's nice, right? Not behind a paywall.
I like Go Sports. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love pro stuff.
Yeah, pro stuff's nice, right? But this just gives everybody action here for semi-pro. WNXL gets to develop the stories. You learn who these players are. We do have a schedule up on the screen right now. As you can see, we will see the conclusion of this D2 quarterfinals match. Then we're going to get into semi-pro quarterfinals. So the story there, Annapolis 18 Killers, right? Looking amazing all weekend long. Manawatu, Titans, and Arsenal struggle a little bit in the beginning on Friday, but they've come.
Semi-pro? No, there's probably.
So there's 8 teams make it in for semi-pro. So it went from 18 to 8. There was 3 brackets, so 2 from each bracket plus 2 wild cards. So bracket B actually had 4 of their 6 teams make it in because 2 teams got the bracket and those 2 teams got the wild card. Just because how crazy the point spread and the games were out there.
Bracket?
So actually, all 4 of those teams were in the same bracket. They were playing.
What teams are you? Those
4. Yep.
Okay.
So getting into this. Going to get into this action again for all of you out there who are a huge fan of paintball. If you are in the local area, the Kissimmee area, please feel free to stop by. We have a VIP booth that's free to get into. We have a great vendor show as well. As you can see at the bottom of our screen, all of our sponsors, they have some great new products out here you can see as well. And make sure you're following NXL and WNXL on all their social media channels. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball.
And I'm Randall from Tank Dangle.
I was going to say the wizard himself out here with
up,
us. So, I mean, it's been a great event so far, right? Had a lot of action.
Man. Yeah, obviously we had the hurricane action. And then the weather afterwards has been excellent. Yeah, we had World Cup. You know, it ain't World Cup if something ain't going down.
Hey, when we cut to commercial.
All right, East Coast Effect, dude. 3-on-3. I'm ready for this. Do you think somebody tries to win it here? I'm going to guess that the smart play is to try to win it now.
Yeah, they have to.
I try to win this right now.
So you're going to push. You're going to try to win it right now.
I try to send a guy to win it right now. One of them. I don't know.
So we will see.
If I'm leverage, I probably play to win. If I'm East Coast Effect, I send a guy to win it.
Yeah, let's see here who is going to make the big push as East Coast Effect pushes all the way up to Gutierrez. So they're going to double up the wall. So Morin and Gutierrez. Or it's
the
Moran.
Double wall play, Moran. I don't know, dude. We're from the Midwest.
Yeah, Moran. That's
we
who it
probably
is.
do not say it like they do.
It's Moran. I talked to him this morning. I keep saying Morin. I'm trying to sound it out,
That's
but it's
yeah,
Moran.
That's the Midwesterner in you.
Yes,
it's Moran. He's a Moran.
That's Morin.
Sorry, Moran.
Got that.
Dude,
So they are going to lose one of their players at the back as Gutierrez makes a move through. He's going to get one. Oh, but he's going to get chopped up in the process.
A minor on leverage. Another one on leverage. Wait,
so,
maybe it was on
East
Coast.
When Leverage is going to run to his death, unfortunately.
Who's all? Is he still alive?
So
there's a guy at the wall.
Did it break down to a one-on-one?
Yeah, there's a guy at the wall, a guy at the wedge, in the chaos.
So there it looks
is that
like.
Domenico? Wheeling and dealing, dude. Oh, what a spot. He's got this.
Oh, wow. So what an amazing job here to hold it off. We will see an overtime point here.
Yeah, baby. That was a good one. That was a nice little scramble.
So
we got Todd Beasy over here.
So Todd's going to take the microphone real quick and just talk about the win, and then we'll have Randall back on.
Taking the mic, eh?
Thank you, Randall.
All right, Todd. So we got a minute 43 here in between points. So break that down for me. 5-0 mercy rule win against DST. How'd that go?
Obviously, we've seen by the point spread that we were out here hungry, ready to play great paintball. I think all the guys were just fired up. Our prelims didn't go the way we wanted it to. We had 2 games that we won by a one-point spread. Our last game was actually a 5-0, so we wanted to carry over that energy into today with another 5-0. Obviously, we just did that. We're feeling hot. We're ready for, I think we go on to semis next.
Yep,
so we've got, I think, 2 matches ready to fucking, excuse my language, ready to kill it in semis.
We know you're fired up, man. That was a great match.
Fired up, man, and I'm watching this leverage versus New York or East Coast Effect, man. This is a crazy game. It looks like they're going into OT right now. Honestly, like, I wouldn't mind who wins right here. I've got a ton of respect for both teams. We've got Brad McCurley. He's coaching East Coast Effect. He's a phenomenal coach. He actually knocked us out in Chicago. I don't know if people know that or not. But, yeah, we've got 38 seconds before the game starts. Let's see how it plays out.
Real quick, the audience wants to know, right? Everybody out there been asking, are you guys, regardless of how everything, are you going semi-pro next year?
We are bumping semi-pro, regardless
there we
of the
go.
turnout.
So you are getting some semi-pro action out here for the future watching Todd Boyer. So we're going to get Randall back on as we go almost 10 seconds in here. Thank you so much, Todd.
Thanks for having me
Appreciate
on,
your
man.
time, man. So Randall's going to come back in.
Tank Dangle, God. Tank Dangle. Thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Peace, Todd. Thanks for
All
doing
right,
this,
so
bro.
we get in 6 seconds here. Randall's back on the mic. So 3-3 overtime. 5 minutes on the clock right now. Let's see what they're going to do. East Coast Effect.
Chris Caputo digging big to that Dorito.
And heavy guns off the break for East Coast Effect. Does he make
Chris?
it?
Nope.
Oh, so Chris does not make it. So the big move does not pay off. 4-on-5 action right now. So Leverage has to be careful because losing Chris Caputo, a huge weapon for them.
Yeah, but they got a team of weapons, dude.
Yeah, their team's a bunch of beasts.
Yeah,
but look at this.
critters.
All the way up to the wall. East Coast Effect right here. So Brad McCurley stirred this one up in the pot for his team right now to hopefully clinch the win here and might send home Leverage, who's the top of their division, the favorites right now.
That'll be a dramatic World Cup. If that happens, I think...
I don't know, that
This
Leverage play
complex-
looked like he had a fat hit on his hopper, but I guess that was just rubbed.
Hey, it'd be like that sometimes.
So look at this. So Bailey Gutierrez,
Rub
tag
tracing,
team
you know what
duo,
I mean?
up in the center so far.
4-on-4.
As East Coast Effect moves into the Dorito.
Long shadows as the
Dorito 3.
sun peaks the clouds.
So Domenico on their knees. So Leverage is just locked down right now on
These
their knees.
crepuscular rays are beautiful. I don't know, people. Just appreciate the like majestic, impressionistic painting that we got right here.
Loving the rays, loving the sun coming in right
glare,
now.
Yeah, this is just beautiful, baby. Sunday Paintball World Cup. What could be better?
Biggest day of paintball the entire year as East Coast Effect and Leverage really feeling the pressure right now.
Gutierrez and Riley are shooting the same way. I don't really understand that, but haven't actually
Trying to figure it out, man.
So
They're just trying to
yeah,
wheel and deal.
Chatting it up. But who's watching this lane?
Oh, the number. Oh, Leverage. So Leverage loses a body. So
3-on-4.
So Riley pops. Looks like
East
Riley.
Coast Elite is in the Dorito 4. Double in the wall, Dorito 4, the God in front of the snake.
So Kalea, number 88, behind him there in the God bunker.
Leverage in the mini W behind
So there he goes.
the wall.
If Kalea can go all the way
right.
down the field,
He's got no one stopping him. The widest guy on the snake side is the back center player.
This could do it
then
right
they have
here.
the Dorito wedge cross. I think that's maybe. Oh no. Then there's also the Dorito corner, possibly the Dorito 1.
So they know where Kalea is now. Got to be careful.
I haven't seen any East Coast guys. Now it's just keeping the comms up.
Oh, wow. Kalea gets another kill. Absolute savage mode right now as Kalea.
Leverage on the tactical retreat. Back to the back center. Is he going to die in the same
I believe it's a 5-on-4 right now. Or 5-on, excuse me, not 5-on-4. 5-on-2, 5-on-1.
There it is.
There it is. Wow. So.
4-on-2.
Oh, my goodness. Tough.
East Coast Effect with the dub.
Oh, East Coast Effect taking down the division favorites right now. Leverage going to be sent home early, ending their World Cup. And just in the pits right now, disbelief, heartbreak. I mean, absolutely the toughest loss that Leverage has taken all year long.
Danny Fallon out there finishing it off.
I mean, at the end of the day.
Whew, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
the emotions, baby. This is what we're living. This is that potency that Matty Marshall's talking about in Sunday Drivers. You know what I mean? It's just too potent. These emotions, feelings, dude. These boys have put in like 2 solid years grinding.
Understandably upset right now. So we have this, upset and this elation, right? So East Coast Effect, a little bit of an underdog in this match.
Looking like a hot favorite, actually, now that they...
Yeah, now they look good. They took down the favorites, right?
Yeah, they got a top 4 this year, a top 8, I believe. They just took out the number 1.
All right, so as we get to the end of the day, thank you, Randall, so much from Tank Dangle for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Again, if you want to check out Tank Dangle, all the social media channels, Instagram, you're going live all the time.
Just launched my website, tankdangle.com. I got the Instagram. I got a Facebook group. Hit me up in the Facebook group for sure. Tank Dangle Buy Sell Trade and Owners Group.
So if you want to pick up some swag from Tank Dangle.
We got merch. We got swag. We got giveaways. I'll tell you why your kids don't like you. Holla at me. You know what I mean?
That's funny. So with that being said, check out the Tank Dangle booth here at the World Cup along with all of our other vendors. I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball. We're going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with some semi-pro action coming at you.